Hello everybody and welcome to the video. In this video, I'm going to be discussing how to teach creators, and I just made this new Fastmoss account so we can get right into it and hopefully get you some really good creators and make it really easy to figure out how to coach them up and how we've been able to do that successfully. Now, I'm going to show this Miro board, right? I want to discuss what I typically see brands doing on TikTok and what can work a lot better. Now, what I see really commonly with brands that are on TikTok Shop may have seen some solid results, may even be making $30,000 to $50,000 GMV per month on TikTok, is something along these lines, right? The typical brand does some research, they have some momentum, and what it looks like is they have a creator funnel, they're getting creators in their affiliate community, those creators are making videos, they're running ads, they have live streams, and they even have a product card that's well optimized enough that it's getting some sales on its own. And so they're making some money on TikTok and they have some kind of setup here already to some extent, and it's doing okay. Now, I want to kind of show you guys how we've been able to funnel hack and really scale up brands a lot more with what I call the new paradigm method on TikTok Shop. So when we get into it, this is going to be very important to show a few key changes along this same exact process. Now, what I'm talking about with a properly optimized TikTok shop is not simply finding creators, or as we can do it here, finding creators, putting them in your community and making videos. Of course, those actions must still be done. The needle movers along the way that can help with this, I'm going to talk a little bit about, and let's get into that. So first of all is going to be the rewards programs that you're going to use in your offer to creators in order to make sure that you are confirming the highest quality creators for your brand. Now, some different ideas here. Number one, cash, prizes, an agency affiliate deal in which you offer agencies a % commission to recommend all of their best creators to you, and live stream bonuses. I also have some examples of this that we've done for clients like Natural Rems. This was a retainer-based arrangement, meaning when creators make certain GMV amounts, they get this retainer. So let's say they make $5,000. Let's say they make 5K GMV for the brand. They'll qualify for a 1.5K retainer over the course of 3 months, $500 per month. This was just a way to get them kind of started. And as you can see, it's based on different levels of status, which I like to say, make it so brand creators feel like they actually have to qualify and get certain status and actually can work for getting more results with you. Another version of this, higher budget, natural stacks, having a card at the upper end if they can make certain amounts of revenue. This is not like this super massive revolutionary idea, but building a rewards program, my point is, even if you don't want to have a car and you don't want to have very expensive things, even just having cash rewards, retainer types rewards, building a rewards program is going to allow you to access the highest quality affiliates that are crushing it for top brands. And if you want to get those same results, this is a very key aspect in order to do that. Once they're in your community, you can't expect top creators to expect a retainer, right? And not necessarily be willing to work making any content at all without a retainer. So it's important to have that kind of budget set aside in order to scale up. And then building out from there, there should be one-on-one creator coaching within your community, meaning on the group coaching call every week, you have top creators explain and teach the other creators what's going on. You can hire creator coaches and just make sure that every creator is getting one-on-one coaching and relationship from you or a member of your team, a brand representative working with them. And then some other things to talk about here is once content is actually posted and then ultimately GMV max ads are run on it, I want you to kind of go back all the way to here. I can even make a little arrow to kind of show that, because ideally what's going to happen here is you're going to learn things that you can teach back in the creator community in order to teach them how to make the best possible content and repeat this sort of flywheel here. So that's really a key thing as well. Now, one of the big things I like to talk about is if your brand is needing good content, it's never been simpler to kind of figure that all out. And you can start that on Fastmoss or Tallo data. So simply, like let's take Tallo as an example. If you take Tallo, let's see if we can search it up a few more. Let's go look at some of the brands that are doing Tallo right now, right? Just made this new Fastmoss account. Let's go look at some brands on here. So, okay, Terra Lotus, one of the top, all right, 36 top US, 336,000 orders sold, 6 million GMV. If we look here, go down here, we can see the top videos. We can see these videos with links to them. How useful is that? So I would definitely suggest making a creator brief. This can be as simple as a Google document to get started, listing maybe top 5 videos for creators to replicate, right? It's really that simple. Now, down the line, you need a much more complex strategy than that, simply because you want the creators to start to think, be able to think about what makes content go viral, how can we implement that? But this is really the start. Now, once you actually have 50, 100, 30, 200 videos, going up, you can then start to see what are the commonalities, what are the things that make people comment on these videos, what are the unique aspects of my product that are inherently viral, and based on that, you can get a lot more detailed. However, this is a really, really solid place to start if you are trying to figure out, initially what to do here. And so what I recommend is building a creator brief, have your top content angles on here, winning content angles on here, list how much content you expect them to make, how to get in touch with you. Because this is my idea behind making this creator brief is if you're making a ChatGPT creator brief, which I think a lot of brands are doing, trying to save time, or you're hiring a manager from the Philippines or something to make a creator brief and they're just texting people based on ChatGPT prompts, you're not going to get real good results because everyone else is already doing that. It's not standing out. It's really generic. Some people just have no time for it when they see those ChatGPT, those classic emojis, those classic double dashes, all that stuff. Having a realistic creator brief is going to be a lot better. And I'm not saying, a Google Doc is so pretty or whatever. I'm really not. It's not great looking. Start on a Google Doc to actually list out the proper information that will help the creators, and then have a graphic designer make it pretty and nice, right? Like I'm showing you with these kinds of things here. But make sure it's being updated consistently, right? So they can have real ideas on it. What will they get from working with you is a big one. Rewards. Right. So these are some of the very basic things that you can do with a creator brief. Take your creator brief from being some ChatGPT slop, no offense, but really, it's not gonna get good results, right? It's not getting results now. So build a proper creator brief strategy. It's as simple as using research spyware like this in order to find good prompts as a way to start. Down the line, as you're able to get more complex, you're going to be able to list out viral angles, comment styles, hooks for your products, all that, and do a lot better. And another thing is, if you have those brand guidelines, put that here as well, especially for our supplement clients. We see that a lot, whether it's those FDA, the things they shouldn't say, or benefits that they should not list, whatever it is. What should they say? What should they not say, right? What can they say as benefits? What to avoid. And that's a wrap on this video. I hope you enjoyed and got some value from it. If you're able to use this creator brief strategy to get started, you should be able to see some solid results if done properly and building some proper relationships with creators. Take care.